My therapist said I should sit on the couch and eat brownies and do nothing because it's good for my mental health.
Go home, get a job. Get a job.
What an amazing opportunity. Lazy workers do not read further. I'm about to provide a lucrative opportunity for young companies that are willing to meet my criteria. You have to have been in business with at least 6 months to qualify.
With at least 6 months? For at least 6 months. What are you talking about, man? Can't even construct a sentence.
I need my roof totally replaced on my 1,200 square foot home and will allow a company that's new to do it for free.
Wow, how generous.
I will pay 75% of materials. The rest is on you. After you complete my roof to my satisfaction, you will receive the following: 5 Google reviews from me and several friends that are in the industry. Word of mouth recommendations for 6 months from me.
Yeah, 6 months. He's going to mark it on his calendar. I got to talk about this company for 6 months. I'm contractually obligated.
I will allow you to place your sign in my yard for 45 days.
Wow, a sign in the yard. That's almost like a billboard, but, you know, fucking cheap and stupid.
I'm sick and tired of entitled businesses today who want to overcharge, want a free ride but are unwilling to put in sweat equity to show they're serious. This is a mutually beneficial arrangement to show your future clients your dedication to your craft. PM me with any questions.
Yeah, I got a question. What in the fuck gave you the audacity to think that this would ever work? That anybody would take you up on it? I'd suggest that you do it yourself, but apparently you're only willing to pay for 75% of the materials. So good. Buy 75% of the materials, patch up 60% of your roof, and then fall off of it.
It's a little weak here. You want to avoid this area, too.
Thanks so much. If you can afford a girls' weekend in Nashville, you can afford to buy your own drinks. Buy the girls a drink, Nashville bound, Venmo, blah, blah, blah. I'll send you 30 cents with the note, this is for a shot of bleach. Please drink it in good health. There's no limit, apparently. Asking help with my dog. My sweet boy dog has so much energy right now, and both my husband and I have absolutely none to speak of. Yeah, then why'd you get a dog? Especially a young dog, one with energy. Somebody didn't plan this one out. For both of us, this isn't always the case. Would someone else be able to take him to the dog park tonight? For even just 30 minutes? One thing you might have to watch out for is 1, humping, and 2, he tends to resource guard tennis balls. He's not aggressive about it, he just gets mean. Sounds sort of aggressive to me, okay. And then what are we supposed to do about the humping the leg thing? We just look the other way? I'm sorry, other people's dogs are like other people's kids. I'm just not interested. I love mine to death. But other people's, yeah, no thank you. Hey, I've been pretty depressed for the last week-ish, and I'm having more trouble feeding myself than usual. I also have some neurodevelopmental things. If you know, you know. Any of the following would be appreciated, as that's what I've been starting to crave. Having an idea of what I want to eat is a good sign. Yeah, then why don't you go fucking get it? Make it yourself instead of begging strangers on the internet. What do you want, fatty? Tacos, pizza, fried rice, breakfast foods, pancakes, waffles, bacon, French toast. And the way I like eggs is tricky to explain, so we'll just say no eggs. Yeah, how about no nothing? How about you learn to do for yourself, or you sit there and waste away, as is expected from the human experience? You're expecting sympathy and help because of your neurodevelopmental thing, but, you know, that's what my tax dollars are for. Go on disability, budget yourself out money for bacon, and get the fuck out of my face. How about that? Here's another one, same person, I think. Please understand, I'm not looking for advice or criticism here, and I'm certainly not looking for criticism on my ability to function as an adult. Yeah, or your lack of ability to function as an adult. Also, besties, if you tell me, ask my ward. You have to understand that I'm in a young married ward. Wait a minute, ward? I know that's Mormon people speak. So what you're doing is taking advantage of people from the Mormon church, who generally are very nice and very good people. Unfortunately, you have managed to find your way in and have summarily started to take advantage of all these giving people. It's disgusting. What do you actually give back? Nothing at all. Shitty Facebook posts begging for things. People generally don't have the time. Hot Mess Express is also a wonderful option, but it takes some time and it's still such a new branch. I don't know what we're talking about. Asking someone to help clean my apartment. Yeah. Could you guys just live my life for me? Like, I'll do the fun parts, but you just do all the shitty stuff. I really try not to make a habit of needing help all the time, but my executive dysfunction is overwhelming. I lose energy so quickly, and I'm embarrassed that this is still bad, and I can't seem to get the type of help that I need. Yeah, so why not guilt trip a bunch of people and make it their fucking problem? I'm gonna give you some good advice that I got from a therapist once upon a time, and that is run the dishwasher twice, okay? You don't have the energy to rinse your dishes out and whatever. Just stick it in the dishwasher, run it twice. You're capable of that much, aren't you? You need to do for yourself in the way that you're able to do for yourself, and indeed, stop making it everybody else's goddamn problem. How about it? I don't feel guilty denying her help even for a second. Either you will die in a pigsty, or you'll start to clean up. The choice is yours. This is your life. You decide how you want to live it. Or not live it, as the case may be. I want my apartment to be clean, but frankly, I need multiple people to help me in order for me to feel confident enough to do it. I can't afford to pay anyone. I hate this, dude. You are driving me up a wall. I also really want to get to a point where I can eventually ask for the tools to organize my life, and it doesn't help when my apartment is messy. Yeah, if you guys just do it this one time, then I totally won't rely on you the next time. I don't believe you. I want to get to the point where I can eventually ask. It's fucking weak language. You do it or you don't. And apparently, she don't. Disclaimer, I'm already potentially planning on going to look for freebies. Please don't bring me unsolicited advice without requesting to message me, please. Yes, potentially planning. Maybe I'll do it. More weak language. Hey, y'all, I need an excuse to get out of my apartment tomorrow and somewhat salvage my birthday tomorrow. It's a bit of a story. Let's just say I was gonna have money for my birthday, but Amazon's customer service is messy. I get very excited for my birthday, so I want to still hope I can find things to do to make me happy tomorrow. I struggle getting out of the apartment, so this is just kind of like a I'll be grateful for whatever you can do kind of thing. I'd pick up tomorrow. It'll be like a scavenger hunt for me. Heart, asking for brownies, Pokemon cards, fidget toys, board and card games, please and thank you. Yeah, make my birthday happen for me. I can't make my own food or clean my own apartment, but my birthday's very important for some reason. You can't even take your dog outside. Let me tell you something about your birthday. Your mother regrets it. That's the day I gave birth to a do-nothing, isn't it? She is asking for relatively small things, but yeah, do it for yourself. It's not up to me to make this happen. Please and thank you. Disclaimer, if you have ideas, ask to message me, please. The ask is physical stuff. Here is the ask. Just always ask. Never give, only take. Coupons, gift cards, tickets, or anything that would make my anniversary with my husband special. Oh, that poor husband, Jesus. He's more put upon than any of us, isn't he? She's like, oh, my neurotypical disorders is acting out of whack. I need you to provide for me and also do everything else. When you're done scraping the gutters and walking the dog and doing the dishes and doing the laundry, could you come in here and spit some pancake batter into my mouth? He's a prisoner is what it is. I hope he gets up and out soon. She says it could be food/dessert, which I say cautiously, or it could be certain clothing items if you catch my drift. Weren't you just eating some brownies? You want some more fucking desserts? All right. And the clothing item that you're going to get is going to be a circus tent, you monster. You land whale. You gigantic pile of misspent carbon. Can pick up almost any time on Thursday, except between 1:30 and 2, 5:30 and 7, and 9:30 will be my limit. Yeah, and then she can't drive, so she's gonna post another ad. I need somebody to take me here from 1:30 to 2. I hate it. TLDR version, my husband and I are celebrating our first anniversary on Saturday. Well, here's to no more. But funds are very low. I wanted to try to scrounge up funds to go to the fair, but I forgot we were short on our half of the rent that we do every other week. Well, here's an idea. I got a really good idea that could solve everything. Come here. Come closer. Get a fucking job. How about it, huh? That could solve everything. She's back. Asking help. Any kind of help I can get. Yeah, how about psychological help? I got you a self-help book titled How I Finally Learned to Do for Myself. I was in total denial of how bad things are, but I need help. Money is just bad. My entire apartment is a problem. It's a mess. There's dishes and laundry piled up. Gosh, how'd that happen? And my mental health isn't great because my body doesn't feel good. I'm not contagious. This has been going on for some time. Yeah, cool, nice non-specific disease. My body just doesn't feel good. I don't feel like doing any of the things I'm supposed to do. You come and do them for me. You can tell she's gotten away with it for a long time because the asking truly never stops. I struggle with my eating, so I need some help with meal ideas and planning and maybe deciding what I need. That is literally, can you chew up pancakes and spit them in my mouth? What happened to all the tacos and pizzas and brownie that you were asking for? I don't think you struggle with eating. Not as much as you think you struggle with eating. Deciding what you need a salad. Let me help you decide what you need. And she's like, that's not what I want to eat. Bring me a pizza. Fuck you. I have co-occurring neurodevelopmental disorders and some mystery stuff. Wow. So I can do this stuff on a good day, but I haven't had one in a while. Yeah, nobody knows why I haven't had one in a while. It's just more of that mystery stuff. Can you come over and live my life for me, please? Pretty please? This feels so silly to be asking, but does anyone have treats they could bring? Here you go. Here, some more fucking brownies. Throw it down the food hole. No car, and it's the time of the month. If I get judgmental comments, I have zero problem reporting them to admin, so please move along if you can't be of help. I'm trying to move along, but this post is taking forever. Forever! I'd like to go visit something else, maybe something that makes me less frustrated, but instead, all I have is you. Ugh, you! This may be a stretch, but does anyone have any kind of brushes for larger, long-haired dogs? Yeah, that same fucking dog that you can't bother to walk or train. He's a little aggressive and he might hump your leg, but that's fine. If he starts biting you, then we'll ask him to stop. And a de-shedder would be a bonus. To be honest, if I have to, I'll just wash it. Oh, how big of you. Finally doing something for yourself. Washing the brush that you got for free. Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause for the fucking ham beast. Wow. Why don't you just shove some fucking pizza and tacos in your mouth? Let me take care of it. You mess, you vampire, you leech. It cannot be a borrow. There is a chance I will forget to bring it back and it will get lost. I have learned my lesson and I am disclaimering this. Yeah, if you want to give something to me, you gotta give it for free because it'll get lost in my hoarder's den of a house that I can't be bothered to clean. If you come over and help me clean it, maybe we'll find the brush again. How do you exist like this, truly? Another ask. Here we go. Asking a dog sitter who could give my dog a bath. We figured out the dog sitting. I was able to take care of my dog's needs. Heart emoji. Yeah. You're able to find somebody to take care of your dog's needs is what you really mean. Oh, also I want a duffel bag. Probably so she could fill it with brownies and zip it around her stupid head. It's so much easier to snack without my hands. So fatigue is kicking my butt, and I am watching some particularly rambunctious dogs until Tuesday night. I have some stuff that might keep them busy, and I was able to do some running around with them this morning, but I can't seem to kick this fatigue right now. My own dog is fairly high energy. What do you want to bet she's getting paid to watch those dogs, and then she's just trying to scrape it off on some internet stranger? You already have one dog that you don't take care of. Why are we adding more into the mix, can I ask? The duffel bag is because I'm leaving on a trip sometime next week, and I'm tired of trying to carry a carry-on suitcase for these trips that doesn't need to be filled that much. Wow, we got the energy to go on little trips and things like that, don't we? Isn't that fortunate that the fatigue doesn't kick in when we're on our way to fucking Hawaii? It's pretty interesting, isn't it? You're welcome to message me. I'll likely be in therapy for the next hour, so I may not see the comments until after. You need a new therapist, I'll tell you that much. This therapist is acting like your friend, not doing you any favors. You need a therapist who's gonna lay it down really fucking flat. Somebody who can push you to better yourself, because, yeah, you're not gonna get better by yourself. That much has been made clear. You refuse self-improvement at every turn. Reposting! Yeah, she just no shame.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
We're really worried about our car right now. It really does just never end. We need about $1,000 worth of a repair, approximately, and we don't have that kind of money. I'm not asking for $1,000 worth of repairs. I'm asking about the brakes right now. Please be aware that neither of us have a clue in relation to any of this. Yeah, or in general. Thank you to the people who've been kind in letting us know what our options are. Your options are get on Google, buy some brake pads and learn to do it yourself, or take a header into a brick wall. I'm okay with either one, honestly. And then the husband said, me and my wife are struggling financially. Our brake pads are worn out. Brakes are basically metal on metal. We can't pay nothing, but would anyone be willing to replace our brake pads for us? We really need help. If I hadn't seen a string of 1,000 other posts asking me for 1,000,000 other things, I might be willing to do it. But no, at this point, I have identified you both for what you are. You're users. You're takers. You've never given anything in your life, so I'm not going to give to you. How about that? Hi! Another post. So it's definitely come to this, but I need help. A lot of it. Every post just starts the same, doesn't it? I can't function right now. Did you ever really function? Nothing helps. My sleep disorders made my health go to the deepest level of crap. Oh yeah, the sleep disorder. We didn't mention that one before. It was part of the mystery stuff. One! There's the medication I got from my doctor. I've had no energy to even turn in or pick up for that matter, which is funny because it's supposed to help. I need someone to turn in the order and possibly pick it up. I may have someone. Yeah, can you go get my prescription for me? If only I had that prescription, it would fix absolutely everything, but I just can't go get it. Could you do it, anonymous stranger on the internet? I mean, I would do it if you got a prescription for Vicodin, but I ain't ever gonna bring it back to your house. That shit's gone. 2, I need food. Come and feed me. Healthy food would be optimal. Pre-made is extremely helpful. I have no spoons to make anything, much less pick up. My husband has the car either way. Yeah, we'll just let hubby take care of everything. At a certain point, hubby is gonna grow a backbone and sit wifey down and have a little discussion about, like, what do you actually contribute here? I go to work every single day, I come home and you're still laying on the fucking couch in the same spot. The house is a mess. And I'm sure some people out there would defend her and say, oh, but she's having difficulties. Yeah, you think going to work is not a difficulty? You think I'm doing this for my own health? She doesn't even cook. I come home from work, I have to pick up our meal from a stranger that she begged food from. It's embarrassing. Have you no shame? 3, I need help with my sweet pup. He's had no playtime in at least a week or 2. Fuck, open the gate. Go let him run around on the street.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dogs need exercise, okay? Why do you have the dog if you can't give him any exercise? 4, I need my dishes done. Cleaning would be nice, but I need my dishes done. Oh, I may have found someone. That poor unfortunate person is gonna get a text every 2 days, and the dishes are stacking up again. Could you just come back? I'm still having difficulties. I agreed to do it once. I'm not being paid. Leave me alone. 5, a physical body to potentially talk to would be optimal. Yeah, just sit there while I stuff my face with brownies and talk about how hard my life is. Get on ChatGPT. Go talk to fucking AI, okay? I don't have time for this. 6, treats are optional, but a mood boost would be amazing. Yeah, treats. Just a big duffel bag full of brownies she sticks her head inside. We've seen it happen before. She's not above it. My depression is kind of popping off today. I can't use the car at the moment. It's getting fixed. It's just a potential safety issue if I do too much driving at the moment. And we're low on money. Like, if you're this low on money all the time, wouldn't you just find something that you can do? There's so many jobs out there. Many of them do not require physical labor at all. But you're just above all that, aren't you? My therapist said I should sit on a couch and eat brownies and do nothing because it's good for my mental health.
Go home, get a job. Get a job.
Your therapist is a fucking quack. Your therapist should be encouraging you to take charge of your own life. I'd love a treat. Just so many fucking treats. You don't deserve a treat, okay? It's not up to the world to provide your treats for you. I just have a work thing at 4:30 to 6 and 7 to 8:30. Wow, 3 hours of work. You must be fucking bush. And I've been kind of wanting chocolate chip cookies and Kool-Aid. Oh, you got tired of the brownies, did you? Gotta get the Kool-Aid in there, and she's gonna sip it and be like, this isn't sweet enough. Could we add more sugar? This isn't even sweet enough to set my inevitable case of diabetes off. Okay, yeah, we'll fix that for you. We fix everything for you. Reposting! Oh god, brake pads again! No. I'm gonna skip that whole shit. It's the same thing. This one says, I have moderate to severe ADHD. Yeah, another of those mystery things we didn't mention before. Borrowing's not an option for me. If you're not close enough to me, I am currently borrowing a vacuum for the interim. I'm looking for something long-term. I've had to learn this one the hard way, and I'm grateful for those who have been patient with me. Asking vacuum. Yes, a vacuum that you'll never use. A vacuum which you will then post again and say, I need somebody to come use this vacuum that I panhandled from somebody. God, it's terrible. People like you make me sick. I'm looking for one that you are getting rid of that works well enough to pick up dust and dirt. Being able to vacuum pet hair and work on non-carpeted areas would be nice, but not necessary. If no one has one, that's no big deal. I may be needing to invest in one anyway if all else fails, but I thought I'd look here first. Yeah, totally. Don't have the money to feed myself, but I'll totally buy the vacuum. Update, we're good. Oh, asking, I need to get a ride to my doctor's, preferably as soon as possible. No, everybody needs to stop enabling this, okay? Lay there, waste away. It's what you've chosen. I can't fix it for you. Thank God that's the end of the post, because I'm seriously about to lose my mind. I don't know who this woman is, but Jesus. If she was legitimately having trouble, then okay, I got some sympathy for that. But at a certain point, you need to start doing for yourself. Have you done anything for yourself recently? Because I find that when my mental health is lacking, doing something positive that builds towards something greater helps me to maintain some sense of control. This woman has no sense of control over her own life, and I think that's the root of the problem, but her therapist, for whatever reason, is scared to go down that road. I want to keep getting my $300 a week, you know? It's stupid. Therapist is an enabler, husband's an enabler, everybody who's actually helping her out on Facebook, you're all enablers. I made a joke about a shot of bleach for the bachelorette party, but I'm just gonna bring her like Tide Pods and be like, yeah, it's a new brownie. I made it special for you. Swallow it down. And then bing, bang, boom, it's fixed. A decade-old meme has solved things for us. This is using the old magic for good. Miraculously, we do still have time in the episode, even after that gigantic ramble, so here's a choosing beggar that's quote-unquote famous in OP's town.
I have literally no one that's willing to take me to all these events. I'd like to go too. I'm just really bummed the fuck out about that. Whatever. I guess I'll just be sad and miserable and not go to any freaking festivals this year, seeing as nobody wants to freaking take me. Eye roll emojis.
Yeah, wow. Imagine that. It's not anybody else's responsibility to take you anywhere. You like festivals? Get a car. Hop on public transport. I don't know what to tell you. I can't fix it all, and your sense of entitlement is encouraging me not to even try. So good luck with it. I hope you end up at a festival getting stomped out in the mosh pit, because at this point it truly would be the more humanitarian option, I think. Deliver me free brand name prescription stims. Urgent med request in the comment. My son is not able to get his refill on Adderall 30 until 2 weeks from now. Does anyone have like a 5-day supply? I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I got it, but I ain't giving it to you. I need this for other things.
Got diagnosed with cool guy syndrome yesterday. So now I take Adderall.
When we're crunch time on a video, you pop a couple, bing, bang, boom! Now we're cooking with gas! What's your son gonna do with it? Play Fortnite for 8 hours? I'm good. I don't think I like that. Can you pick it up? I don't have any gas.
That's not my problem. It's yours.
Yeah, so I want free pills and also deliver them. What? Good afternoon, all. Does anyone happen to have something that cleans your system of herb in one day? My 20-year-old has court Wednesday and really needs her system to be cleaned by then. Anything helps. Thanks. You know what works? Niacin. You take a bunch of niacin. You know what's nice about niacin? It's not very expensive. So I give you that tip for free, but that's about the only thing that you're getting for free. Your 20-year-old needs to stop smoking herb and stay out of court and possibly get their life on track. And again, your enabling is not helping. She's 20 years old and mom's like, oh, don't worry, I'll make the Facebook post for you, sweetie. This is stupid. But the begging's not quite over. One more post. Request, does anyone have something to clean your system out by Friday from herb? I got like $20 I could give. This is for my son. Oh, so both your kids are potheads. Great. I mean, if that's a choice that adults choose to make, I'm 100% for it. Go for it, you know? But if you're living with mommy, still having her make Facebook posts for you and pay for your system cleanse, I can't sign off on that. It's his first time going to be on probation, and I feel they will drug test him, so if anyone can help me as soon as possible, I would greatly appreciate it. So what you're telling me is he's already on probation, and he decided to partake in a substance that he knew could potentially send him back to jail. Now that he actually has to take the test, he's running to mommy. Mommy, can you fix it for me? I don't think so. I think you're reaping exactly what you sow at this point. And all that is presuming that these fucking kids actually exist at all, which I don't think they do. This is just a poster going like, hey, could I get some free Adderall? You're an addict, and it's not a good look. Pull yourself together, stop making it everybody else's problem, which is probably applicable to every single post we read today. We'll find out in the next one as we move into not only free, but asking them, a photographer, to pay $100 to then work for free. I want free pictures and also you pay me $100. Wow! The audacity! Hey ladies! Short notice, I know, but I need a free photographer for Sunday. My favorite photographer's unavailable. I'm riding in a tethered hot air balloon. Bucket list! I have a brain injury and never thought I'd be able to. I'm gonna cry. I mean, brain injury will disqualify you from a lot of things, but I don't think hot air balloon rides is one of them. It's all part of the sympathy story. Shh. It's this place and this place. There's also a super duper special jujitsu seminar prior in other plays. I'd like you to be able to go to take pics at. Sports photographers preferred because you know the angles and what's going on. I'm broke financially and you might have to pay for the seminar and a hot air balloon ticket, $100 in total. But 2 things are getting checked off my bucket list Sunday and I want to capture it on film. Yeah, I want to capture it on film, but not bad enough to pay for it. And also, I don't want to do it myself. You realize everybody has a camera in their fucking... Just take a selfie on the hot air balloon. It's fine. We don't need professional pictures. Nobody follows your Instagram anyways. I might make it in a book someday. Yeah, might someday. Fucking weak language again. PM me for more details. Pick up the dress I'm gonna wear on the balloon. Wow. I literally could not care less about the fucking dress, but your disgusting cluttered house has showed me all that I need to know about you. You're not willing to do for yourself, are you? If the photographer was really that important, maybe you save up a little extra money so they can get a free hot air balloon ride. Pictures in exchange for a hot air balloon ride. Some people would take that, I'm sure. But instead, you want to play the sympathy card and be like, I got brain damage. Yeah, bitch, I know. The fact that you'd even ask demonstrates that. Oh man, I'm going a little hard now. All right, we'll move on. It's fine. Good luck with your big balloon, dum-dum. Give me a free car, but it must have low mileage. Anonymous participant says, does anyone have a free car they're willing to give away that they're not using? Dude, you used the wrong there twice in the same sentence. Holy shit. There's a good reason that you can't afford a car because you're a mouth-breathing moron. If I gave you this car, you'd just drive it through a preschool. And they'd be like, what? I thought it said pretty cool. That was the lane for pretty cool guys. Oh, great. Now we have 20 children that have just been run over because you can't read. It doesn't have to be out good. Automatic would be preferred, and anything less than 40,000 miles has to be 2013 or newer. Thanks. Oh no, don't thank me, because even if I had a car that fit all of these specifications, I would drive it into a lake rather than give it to you. Yeah, I saved all those school kids. The fish are dying, but nobody cares about the fish. They don't have any feelings, said Kurt Cobain. Anyway, moving on. Some more from the famous choosing beggar in my town. Can someone please help me out with money so I can get food at the Jennings County Fair, please? Yeah, I want to go out and have all these experiences, but only if somebody else pays for it. Is this the hot air balloon girl? You think anybody's actually going to give you money so you can buy a $5 corn dog? It's ridiculous. I really wish I had more financial help. I wish my biological family could just help me out with way more money, but I guess my biological family all hates me too much to help me out with money. I mean, you said way more. They're obviously doing something for you, and that's more than they're legally required to do. So why don't we sit with that for a while? Consider being grateful for the things that we already have instead of fucking sticking your hand out and asking for some more.
Could you do that for me? Thanks.
Can someone please take me here on of these days, please? They have really good smoothies for real. Menu highlights, smoothie, juice cleanse, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna do any of that. Why would I do that? I'll tell you what, I'll drive you over there, I'll buy myself a smoothie, and you can watch me drink it. Oh, it's so smooth and creamy. Wow. You were right, this is delicious. I wish someone could buy this for me. Bites Party Pack from Sonic, chili cheese tots, blue raspberry slush. Honestly, you'd have a lot better luck if you just sat outside of Sonic with a sign that said, please buy me these things, and maybe somebody would deign to do so. But online, you're not even willing to put in the work to go to the place that you want the things from? Forget about it. What are you talking about? Who can please take me here? And who can please help me out with some drinks? All I want to do is go to the bar and drink hard AF over here. If any female wanted me, though, I'd say no, because my heart is so broken. Oh, wow. Is it actually a dude making these posts? Is that same dude LARPing that any woman would pay him any attention? It's like a broke do-nothing. I need everybody to do stuff for me. Pay for my lap dance so I can pretend like she's into me. Yeah, no thank you. Who can help me out with some fire-ass liquor? I need some horribly. Yeah, all I have is this $5 handle of Popov. If you want it, you're more than welcome to it. I would pay the $5 just to see somebody drink a bottle of Popov. Deadass, who's willing to chill with me tomorrow? Nobody. Heartbroken emoji, crying emoji, aw. Well, here's a little tip for you. Be worth chilling with. If I come over and chill, all you're gonna do is ask me for shit, so I'm not interested. Thank you. I really wish I had an electric bicycle. Do you think Facebook is like a magic genie? I wish I had some liquor. I had an electric bicycle. Okay, that's 2 wishes. You got 1 left. Could anyone please help me out with one so I can actually get around places that I want to go quicker? Please? Oh. No. Walk. Get on the bus. Stop making your problems everybody else's problems. How about? All my family who won't invite me to their freaking parties, go screw yourself. I bet you I'll never talk to the part of my family that doesn't include me in any family functions ever again. Biological family, you really freaking hurt me. Yet, you know, my dad's been gone since February 5th, 2014, but yet you horrible biological family won't invite me to shit. That's okay, because I said to my biological grandfather, Eric, that I was never going to another family function ever again, and now everyone's blaming me for my biological mother's phone being stolen. Screw out of here. That wasn't me who took that. Goddamn motherfucking phone. So hop off my ass about it and get a life. Okay, but given the level of entitlement that I see here, the amount of greed for this or that, these frivolous things, I do think that he took the mother's phone. And I'm glad that he's not invited to any more family functions. Good. Cut him off. Cut him off from everybody. Maybe once you're miserable and alone at rock bottom, you'll finally get it figured out. Who can help me out with a charger that fits this pen? Nobody will help me. I desperately need a new one. My other charger for this damn pen broke. Can somebody help me, please? Look at your big fat hand. You don't need a vape pen. You need some gainful employment, so when the charger breaks, you can go, oh good, we have money to buy a new charger. No problem. Instead, you want to pull your whole ass out on Facebook and be like, please, my daddy left me. Let me tell you why. It's pretty clear why. My mother and stepfather went to Connecticut, and they wonder why I go 4 months at a time without speaking to them. They'll find out eventually that I'm not around. I'm so pissed off and hurt. Why doesn't my freaking family include me in anything? 'Cause you're a thief. You're an entitled little thief. I deadass feel like walking to goddamn mother effing Connecticut. None of my biological freaking family includes me in anything. I really HML. How old you wanna bet this person is? Early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, God forbid. And then he's got like that big Lucas Werner energy, you know what I mean? Where he's like, well, eventually when my parents die, they'll leave me something, so I don't have to worry about doing anything for myself right now. They owe me a trip to Connecticut because they went, so why shouldn't I get to go? Hey, how about you just let people do things for themselves, and then maybe also you could do for yourself? I know, it's a crazy idea. But if we were to take that wild and wacky ride, then you wouldn't have to go to Connecticut with your parents. You could go anywhere that you wanted to go. And he's like, anywhere I wanted to go, huh? Facebook, can somebody send me to Hawaii, please? My life is so hard. Oh boy, he's not gonna get it. Hey, who'd be willing to link up with me tomorrow? I'm going to Mooney's Macaroni and Cheese for my birthday tomorrow. Then Grandma Jan's taking me out to the Galleria Mall, hopefully tomorrow. I genuinely would like from whoever can buy it for me, please. I really would like a big-ass Bluetooth boombox for my apartment. But see, I have neighbors, so I'd only play it during the day. And I desperately need new Bluetooth headphones also at Dick's Sporting Goods in Batavia, New York. They have some really nice green Nike pants that I'd like for my birthday. I'd like a mango smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. I definitely need help with hooking me up with LED lights all around my apartment. I want my apartment to look really, really extremely nice, so that way, if I have guests, they don't think I'm a nasty fucking pig. Which you definitely are. I don't think the LED lights are gonna make your apartment look any cleaner, friend. You can consider me massively shocked that he has his own apartment at all. I assumed he was still living with mom and dad. Maybe that's just what they call, like, you know, the garage. And now it's the apartment. It's where our 30-year-old son, who will never fucking leave, lives. And then one of these nights, they're just gonna burn it down. Barricade the door and burn it down. That's how we solve problems around here, with righteous fire. I'd love to see it, honestly. He was a waste of carbon, now he shall be cycled back into the earth, and he will be a waste no more. It's a beautiful story. Consider this a friendly reminder that nobody gives a fuck about your birthday. Even Grandma Jan. Did you wish Grandma Jan a happy birthday? No, you didn't. It's all about you, isn't it? You make me sick. I think I've said what I had to say. Now get the hell off my screen, please and thanks. This person had about 9 other posts asking for more free items too. Yeah, that seems to be the theme of this episode. Just entitled chain posters asking for very specific free items. It has to be a Bluetooth boombox, and I want these headphones also. There's pants at Dick's Sporting Goods, the gray ones. If you get me the green ones, I'll shit. Just get a job, okay? How about that? Can we do that? Anyway, this poster says, please do not give away things that have been in a smoking home. I got something and it reeked real bad of cigarettes and made my arms smell like it. If I went and got it, I would have left it, but I let my daughter get it. Like that's a flex somehow. Now I'm tossing it in the garbage. Please be respectful about where your things come from. Yeah, I really do need to be more respectful, huh? I shouldn't smoke in my house anymore because I might have to give it to some ratchet do-nothing on Facebook someday. Forget it. You want very specific free things maintained in a certain way? Then you need to do your due diligence. You're getting it for free, and you still feel like you should complain? God, I'm a bit disappointed in the item because of how badly it stinks. Now I can still smell the cigarettes, and we are not smokers. It smells just like an ashtray, and it was a huge item. I'm sensitive to smoke, and my chest gets tight. Ugh, now I feel sick. Just letting y'all know to be careful and ask if it's from a smoke-free home. I thought it was for sure. So disappointed. Yeah, well, nobody's more disappointed than your very own parents, so I guess that makes us even, doesn't it? Why did you think for sure it was from a smoke-free home? Did you ask? No, you didn't. You're just like, that person in the profile picture doesn't look like a smoker. You are a moron. Certifiable. And then the top comment comes in and really lets him have it too. I love this.
You're disappointed? Bitch, the only disappointment in this post is you. You're on here begging for free stuff and then acting all high and mighty because it came from a smoker? Do you have any inclination of how stupid you sound? How inconsiderate? How downright fucking disrespectful you are? Get a grip on reality.
Damn, I love that. I couldn't say it any better myself. I'm glad somebody said it. I got nothing else to add after all that, so we're moving on. More next door drama.
Can someone help me out, please, regarding my original post? I've decided to take in 4 children. They're all girls. I've posted a wish list. Could you guys help me furnish the house for them, please? I start a second job soon to help with expenses. I just want them to have some things.
And then she left an Amazon wishlist link, which honestly, this post might reel me in. You're starting a second job you're trying to do for yourself. Maybe I get you a little something. That is, at least until the choosery beggary starts.
Self-cleaning litter box. They need a pet to keep them busy.
A regular litter box would be just fine. And that poster's 100% correct. Why do you need the self-cleaning one? Because you don't want to clean up after the animal that you've chosen to care for? It's ridiculous. Another person comes in and says, I got a cat and just a regular litter box. My daughter's boyfriend's parents has a self-cleaning one, and you still got to buy bags for it and change the litter. They're pretty expensive. Regular litter box comes back and says there are still actions that need to go through the court system. Most of those items are extremely unreasonable. Why would there be items listed for an adult? I find it very hard to believe that these items are for children. Yeah, just snuck some things in there, some things of my own. Hey, you guys want to check out my Amazon wish list? Promise, swearsies, all these things are for my kids. RTX 4000 series graphics card? Yep, that's for my kids, for real. Self-cleaning litter boxes are almost $500, for real. First of all, you can't just keep someone else's kids without reporting it. I'm positive that that's illegal. If you do report and are found competent to care for them, you could get money from social services. It's called foster care. Stop coming on here and asking for money.
Bitch, fuck you. If you don't like it, don't comment. You get real.
I love this. The person panhandling for a $500 litter box telling other people to live in reality. Yeah, okay. Somebody else comes in and says, Jasmine, your comment is unreasonable and awful. Yeah, Jasmine sucks for real. Regular litter box comes back in again and says, I would certainly hope that you don't use this foul language around the littles. It's vulgar, and you seem to go after anyone that questions the items that are on your list that don't pertain to children. Perhaps you're getting so defensive because some of these items seem to be for personal use. That's right, you ain't getting nowhere with this, Jasmine. I heard her name was Jasmine. Went in expecting her house to smell like lovely jasmine flowers. Nah, smells like a box of shit and burnt hair. This is so funny. I am going to link my Amazon wish list in a pinned comment because why not? If they could choosing beg, why not me, you know? I deserve nice things too. I have to sit here and make YouTube videos all day and you guys don't even care. Yeah, that sounds really difficult. The choosing begging never stops around here. This post says, grateful heart. Super stretch, but anyone giving away a queen mattress and a smart TV? Do they have to come together? Yeah, I'm looking for a square pusher CD, some ballet shoes, and a tiny bag of speed. Okay, cool.
If they want ballet shoes, they'll have a conventional nature, but with an adventurous love of the arts. Perfect.
Ryan comes in here and says, hey, I got a 32-inch TV. It's not a smart TV, but it has the input for Amazon Fire Stick. And she says, yeah, I already have one of those. Heart grateful. What the fuck? I want a TV that's better than the one that I have. And I want you to do that for me without any sort of reciprocation. No, quite simply, no. If I did get you all the things that you wanted, I don't think that you'd be that grateful. You are entitled. You deserve nothing. Do you know how long I've slept on my queen-size mattress? Well, I'll tell you, it's long enough to have springs poking me in the ass, but I don't get on the internet and go, you guys have to buy me a mattress now. That's ridiculous. I'll put aside some money for a mattress. Either that or I'll start a GoFundMe and be like, I need 4 queen-size mattresses, you guys. I'm trying to do like a Princess and the Pea thing where I stack up the 4 mattresses and then stand on top of them and piss all over it. I don't think that's how that story goes. But indeed, that is how this video went. And I don't think it was just pee-pee neither. I think I pooped on everybody. And that's a job well done as far as I'm concerned.
The types of soda we like and would tear up are Mountain Dew.
I called it.
I can't afford Mountain Dew! Okay? The economy's rough right now!
Here comes the first post. Good morning. I would love to BBQ today, and I cannot afford a grill. I was wondering if anyone has an extra charcoal grill they don't want anymore. I don't mind cleaning it myself, but I would need drop-off.
Yeah, I can't be asked to do anything except, get the hose out. What are you talking about? A grill is not the sort of thing that you have an extra one laying around, This person says, I have a small conventional one, but you'll need to find someone to pick it up.
As post states, delivery needed, guys. Please read. Thank you.
I hope that's the only offer that you get on the post, and you're forced to come crawling back to this person, but probably you wouldn't. Your ego wouldn't allow it. And yet, despite the massive ego, he lacks the pride that should normally go along with it. You can't just, get a couple dimes together and go buy a really cheap grill. Either that or head to the public park. I'm sure those still exist. But no, I need a free one. And you have to bring it to me. And I'll be indignant when you offer not exactly what I specified. What an idiot. You don't deserve barbecue. You deserve to suffer.
You I will rain hellfire upon you.
Anyway, moving on. Looking for a babysitter from February 21st to March 2nd. Blank and I are going to Aruba and gonna need someone to watch the kids. We'll pay a good $250 to $300 for the week. Mama needs a vacation bad. Yeah, well, Mama should have gone somewhere closer and ponied up more money for the babysitter. What? $33 a day? 9 days? No, sir, that's not gonna happen. I'm sure some poor teenager will take it. They'll be like, $300? That's a lot of money. They don't have the overhead. That's what it is. Mama needs a vacation, but she doesn't deserve one. She didn't plan enough in advance for one, so you don't get to go. If you can afford the Aruba vacation, you can afford to double the money you're paying the babysitter, right? I think that's fair. And really, still, that's a crappy wage for 9 days full-time kids. God, can't think about it anymore. It's going to stress me out. We're moving on. Hey guys, bit of an odd request, but contemplating ordering a Chinese takeaway meal for myself and my husband this weekend, and was wondering if anyone was ordering from one of those local takeaways over in place this weekend, so we could pop over and maybe try a little bit, socially distance in your garden, before we commit to buying a whole meal from somewhere. Thanks! You want to come over and have a bite, is what it is. No, I think I'd hate that more than anything. It is an odd request. You can't afford Chinese takeaway? That's like the cheapest food that there is, if you're not going to go and buy it and make it yourself. And if you have financial troubles like that, maybe you should just go buy it and make it yourself. Holy crap, man, this is desperation on another level. I feel sort of bad. Not bad enough to come and invite you to eat my fucking food, but still pretty bad. Good luck with the whole thing, though. I don't know what else to say. It's fine. We have a couple of mutual friends that I went on tour with a couple weeks ago. I'd like to try a dozen or 2 eggs. I need the larger one since I'm feeding a couple big guys. OP was offering samples, single egg samples of what she had to sell. Delicious, wonderful, farm fresh eggs, but this person wants 2 dozen for free. Yeah, what one chicken lays in an entire month, can I just have all of that? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't care about the big guys. Oh wow, they're massively overweight. Maybe I should help that coronary along. This is getting good. We're getting into the groove now. Let's go to the next one. Hi, is the grill still for sale? OP says, yes it is. Interested? Let's make a deal and get you grilling. Now you sound like a car salesman, OP. Don't do that, please. Can we not? Maybe it's supposed to be funny, but it doesn't come through in text. I just feel like it's my responsibility to tell you this. Maybe OP should meet up with the guy that wanted a free grill earlier. Are you willing to deliver it? He'll hose it off. Okay, can you take 15 for everything? Let me help you help me, and I'll take it off your hands. And Opie says, how about $30 for everything? That's a little bit more helpful. Smiley face. Yeah, 15 for a grill? That's not bad. That's basically free. Beggar says, let's meet in the middle at 18. And OP says, okay, the middle's fine. 25. Final. Okay, that's a fair deal. Can I make payments? Jesus, dude. You're putting a used fucking grill for $25 on layaway?
You're broke! You're poor!
God. Times are tough, but surely, what he's gonna do is take the grill and just never make payments and assume that you won't come after him for the $25 because meh, it's $25. OP has the best answer though. He says, yeah, you can make payments. One payment at pickup. Masterful. No, I was thinking I'd give you 10 when I pick it up and then 15 in 2 more weeks. OP says, ha, no. You can give me 10 now and then 15 more when you pick it up. I only have cash. How can I pay you? I'm not sure. Seems simplest if you just pay cash when you pick it up. I love this. He's laying it down so flat. He's determined not to get dicked around, and he's doing it amicably. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I pay cash 10 and take the grill, and then I'll promise to pay you the 15 in 2 more weeks. He's not going to do that. OP knows. OP says, how are you going to pay me in 2 weeks? Cash! Look, I need 25 before you get the grill. If you want to drive over and bring me 10, then come back in 2 weeks with another 15, then you can pick up the grill then. It's not even worth it. I don't care, dude. But if you walk away from the $15, then you're letting him win. You can't let him win. Beggar says, okay, I can bring you 10. And the meat that I want to grill and grill it at your house. And also I'll be testing the grill at the same time and leave it there. And come back in 2 weeks to pick it up with the rest of the money. Or you could just give it to me for 15 and we could just do it one shot. OP says 25 is a great deal. I'm sticking right there. Okay, what about without the tools? Like just the grill and the gas line for 15. OP says 20. Oh, I like this. OP drives a hard bargain. I only have 15, that's why. Not my problem. Oh, come on, we're almost there. 15 is what I have. OP says, okay, let's make someone happy today. Can you come today? Okay, sounds good. Can you deliver it? I don't have a car. What the fuck? All of that, and I presumed that the beggar was coming to at least pick it up. I'll meet you with 10. I'll meet you again in 2 weeks with 15. You assume he has transportation of some sort. You're just gonna take your grill on the bus? Oh my god. OP says no. Pickup only. Okay, I can do 18 if you deliver. I'm local. Just really not getting it. Is the grill still for sale? For pickup, yes. How long did you have the grill for? Approximately how many times did you use it? OP says 5 years. 500 times? You want me to send you the fucking Carfax on it or what? Beggar says, oh my god, that's a lot of grilling.
Well, duh.
That's like 2 times a week that you grilled. Wow, dude, that's some good quick math, yeah?
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3 quick maths.
Normally, what type of meat did you grill on it? OP says everything. We grill a lot. Because typically if you grill burgers and hot dogs more, then grill tends to last longer than other type of meat like carne asada and stuff. Yeah, this is a cool conversation. I love talking about grills. And if OP does grill a lot, he probably does, but not with some fucking weirdo who's just trying to rip you off. You think you're gonna schmooze your way into a better deal? Leave me alone. I will find a buyer that's easier to deal with. Thank you. OP says, okay, last thing I'm gonna say here. You're getting a great deal on a well-used grill. If you want to pick it up, let me know. Oh, let me sleep on it. I might need it tomorrow. Man, today's a mighty fine day to be grilling. And OP never responded. And well, he shouldn't. This is so ridiculous. Like he's being subtle. He really thinks he's adding some nuance in there that just tickles me. Oh, that's so good, dude. I'm glad OP stuck firm. Most of the time I'd be like, I don't want to deal with it, but yeah, that's what the hagglers are looking for, man. You can do haggling in the Philippines, but only like a little bit. If the exchange goes around more than once, then it becomes rude. However, in Thailand, yeah, you could haggle on basically anything. If it does not have a price tag affixed to it, go ahead and haggle away. It's been a while since I've been to America, but most things you don't get to haggle on. Because it's an online marketplace, you feel like you get to now, so you have to. You really don't. I'm sorry you're broke. He offered to put it on layaway for you. It's just ridiculous. Sell me the grill. I'll give you $25 just to shut this fucking guy up. Anyway, moving on. Hi, if the cleats are still available, I could pick them up after 4. And OP says, I have 2 other people who already messaged. If they decided not to, then I'll let you know. Those first in line on comments. I was the first person that said want. I understand. Those messages were at 12:03 and 12:07. It goes by who comments first, not private messaging and tagging you after my comment. No, it goes by whatever the fuck I feel like because I'm the one selling it. Was this like hidden rules of Facebook etiquette? I don't care. I purposely will not be selling to you now. Even if the other 2 people back out, that's fine. I'll post them again and find someone else and ignore you forever. OP says, look, I'm sorry, but I can only go off of whoever contacts me first, and they did. I'll let you know if they don't pick them up. I'll let the group moderators know. Oh no, not the group moderators! They might kick me from the group. Where then will I go to sell my cleats? It's ridiculous. It's fine. Nobody's gonna ban you over some dumb crap like that. OP says, yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable if they do back out giving them to you because this has been a bizarre argument to have. It is rather weird. And I like you drawing your line in the sand, but probably don't apologize within the same sentence, you know what I mean? Say that shit with your chest! You're weird and you ain't getting these shoes! And OP says they are free and no one is entitled to them. I wish you the best, but please do not contact me again. He is a weird guy. I don't want him walking a mile in my shoes, you know what I mean? This is a stupid joke. Total dad jokes, okay. We're moving on, it's fine. Here's a post from a woman who looks like an AI generation.
But I am the robot. I am the robot.
I'm looking to buy a vehicle for $1,500, like $2,000 max. I don't need anything fancy, but like 6 to 8 seats for the fam and no mechanical issues and a working AC would be totally great. Yeah, well, good luck with that. 6 to 8 seats.
Holy shit! Is that a shitbox?
Nah, dude. I paid $3,000 for a Hyundai Accent. And that was back in like, God, it had to be 2015 or something like that. Where are we a decade later? I appreciate you offering the money, but yeah, it is a paltry gesture. No way. There's no reactions because, yeah, who would want to interact with that? Unless there was like a thumbs down one. I might do the sad one. A lot of these do make me sad, dude. Like, there was a time in my life where I really couldn't afford Chinese takeaway. You know what I mean? I remember it vividly. I was like 20-something, fresh out the Navy, working a dead-end job and scraping change out of my car to get like $1 for an enchilada at fucking Taco Bell. I was so close. I had like 70 or 80 cents. And I sat there and I fucking cried about it. I also hadn't eaten in like 2 days. That type of stuff will fuck with your emotions real bad. God, man. May none of us ever have to feel those feelings ever again. Or if you're feeling it right now, I hope it passes swiftly for you. And it will if you're like putting in the work. You know what I mean? These choosing beggars don't put in the work. That's why you're not going anywhere. You gotta go knock on some doors. And I mean metaphorically, or literally if you want, I don't care. Quite a tangent, yes, but regarding a $2,000 chitty bang bang magical SUV van, I don't think it's gonna happen. Good luck, AI girl, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
This next post is a biggie. Hello, beautiful people. I am D, and I live in the Parkland Manor apartments. Some of the people in our community will pitch in to make food. Not 3 meals a day by any means, but we do try to do at least 1 meal a day. So, for example, I have noodles, and this person has meatballs, and the other neighbor has sauce, and also their kitchen's clean enough to cook in.
That is very alarming. Every kitchen should be clean enough to cook in. What are you doing? I was gonna say that I wouldn't eat whatever was cooked there, but they're not really inviting anybody to eat with them. They just want you to bring them the free things that they can cook. Is that how I'm understanding this? I mean, it is how I'm understanding it, but is that what she means? I guess we'll read on and find out.
In return, so-and-so will watch the little people outside while she cooked. We also work on the basis that if you're hungry and we have enough food, we will feed you, but hungry children come first.
What exactly is the fucking proposal here? Is this like a potluck situation? And also you don't get to eat if our kids are really hungry. Oh, cool. Whatever, continuing.
In our apartment family, we have 4 adults over the age of 21, 1 adult who's 18/19, and 5 kids ranging from the age of 3 to the age of 13, and at least 4 of us are on the autism spectrum, 2 adults and 2 children. We also have a 10-year-old that's vegetarian by his own choice. He saw how an animal is prepared to sell and be eaten, and he decided that's a big nope.
Yeah, weird flex, but okay. All of this is weird flex. I don't even know what they're asking of me yet. There's just all of this backstory before they have their little proposal. It's not a little proposal, it's gigantic. You'll see, we press on.
So, 10 humans total, and not every person eats every meal. We just guarantee the children will have something to eat. That's right, it's for the children. Give me free things for the children, though I will also eat them too.
Please, Daddy.
I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
Drop-off preferred, but I might be able to coordinate a neighbor to come get things, but I don't drive, and a lot of our vehicles in the neighborhood don't operate well.
Oh yes, feed me and drop it off at my house. Oh, and also chew it up and crap it out for me. That's not a bad proposal, actually. I could do all of that from the comfort of my own home. You just pretend that I came and fed you. And she'll say, but you didn't do anything. And I'll wink and go, didn't I? And disappear. Turn into mist.
Okay, so here's the list. Yogurt. We like the ones that are vanilla yogurt with M&Ms or Oreos to dump in. Oh, or Go-Gurt. We don't have to have those.
Yeah, if you wanted to give me some Go-Gurts, I'd take them, you know? They're pretty good if you get them out of the freezer. Oh my god. That is the only way I will eat a Go-Gurt, honestly.
We like Yoplait and General Strawberry, Banana, Key Lime Pie, Vanilla Peach are the flavors that we usually like.
You're all getting mango and you'll fucking like it.
Shredded cheddar cheese, preferably sharp.
You know the kids ain't getting none of that. D's gonna get in there in the fridge like a goblin at 2 a.m. eating an entire bag of shredded cheese. I mean, I don't blame you. I like to go goblin mode too, but I buy my own cheddar cheese. That's really the difference.
Eggs!
No subtext about the eggs. That's weird.
White bread for toast. And if you have a toaster, that would also be a huge blessing.
Yes, of course. Who could save up $30 for a toaster in this economy? I found a toaster from Amazon Basics. If you do want to shop on Amazon, I'm going to make an affiliate link to that toaster. But if you click it and then buy anything else off Amazon, I get like a little kickback, which is cool. And you don't have to pay anymore. Everybody wins, especially Jeff Bezos. I guess that's the real downside. Anyway, yeah, toaster, huge blessing.
Then I don't have to go to my neighbors every time I want toast.
Yeah, do you usually want toast in the morning too? That would be a fucking nightmare. No, just have the toaster. I'll buy another one. Just please, never darken our doorway again.
Strawberry jelly. I like mine with minimal/no seeds.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you the really seedy Smucker's one, and then I'm gonna pick all the seeds out with my dirty human fingers. There you go. Enjoy that jelly, would ya? That's evil. And not only is it evil, but it takes way more effort than I'm willing to put into most things. Just ignore it. That's the path of least resistance, isn't it?
We like frozen broccoli/cauliflower.
That one is a bit of a shocker. There's a heart next to it. Trying to keep up appearances, I suppose. Like, most of the options listed here aren't inherently unhealthy, but the fact that they're like, oh, we want to put M&Ms and Oreos in the yogurt is, like, gross. Can't you just enjoy it for what it is without putting more sweet into it? You want something that, like, you know, balances out the flavor. Put a peanut butter on some Oreos. I'll massacre them. And it's good for your gains too, bruh. Gotta eat a lot of peanut butter, bruh. Anyway.
Rice-a-roni, cheddar cheese kind. We eat a lot of this.
Yes, the lowest effort cooking possible. Who contributes the rice-a-roni and who contributes the water and who contributes the whatever electricity or gas to cook it? Oh, you don't actually share with your neighbors? It's not a little commune that you have going on here? You're completely in it for yourself and trying to scam people's goodwill to feed these 10 humans? 10 humans in one house. I can't. See, now I do start to feel guilty. Like, maybe I should give them some yogurt, you know? They live all packed in there and shit. Ugh! It's my worst nightmare. Anyway, yeah, rice-a-roni's pretty good. Strikes me more as like a bachelor meal than something you'd feed your kids, but okay.
Strawberry and or peach and white cranberry juice. We drink a lot of this due to me having a catheter.
Okay, TMI there, thanks. Fuck.
Yeah, my kidneys don't work too good.
Oh my god, I feel so bad about this probably self-inflicted ailment. That's so sad.
Lemonade! We usually get the Simply brand, I believe it's called. It has a green cap, but I won't be mad if it's not that brand.
Yeah, that would make you an ungrateful, entitled asshole, and you could never be that, right?
Stag brand chili in classic style. We also eat a lot of this.
See, that's why kidney stones have ripped your insides to shit. You can't eat Stag brand chili twice a day and rice-a-roni for dinner and be okay. This entire situation is very concerning to me, and I would call CPS to come scoop up them kids, but I don't know. They probably wouldn't be that much better off, would they? Sorry state of affairs, man. It's all going to hell. My empathy's really flaring up today. I'm gonna need to take something for that. I want to rip and tear, not feel bad for people.
Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream and/or mint chocolate chip.
You'll get vanilla and like it.
We prefer the Toll House brand for cookie dough and Tiamook brand for mint chocolate, but that's not necessary. We do eat our fair share of ice cream because I have gastroparesis and ice cream is tasty and easy on my tummy as well. When it's cold, it can ease some of my stomach pain. We also would definitely use Otter Pops and those popsicles that are on a stick that are red, white, and blue.
They're called firecrackers, you dullard. What are you talking about? Much like the catheter thing, I don't care about your medical issues, all right?
That's not my problem. It's yours.
You ended up with gastroparesis from eating all the Red Dye 40 in those Stag chili cans for an entire lifetime, and I'm supposed to come in here and fix it? Wow, I'm so sorry. I read all your problems on Facebook, and I'm here to fix it with some ice cream. The only person that gets that treatment is my wife. And you are not my wife. You are a cathetered ham beast. Someone with no drive, no ambition, who's found themselves in a difficult situation, and instead of trying to climb up and out, to fight tooth and nail to make a better life for themselves, no. They sit down on their ass with their hand out and say, I want the Tiamook ice cream. You know how expensive that shit is? You get Selecta, and you'll like it.
Scatty noodles, or other noodles, but we def like the sketty kind.
And she did actually spell it sketty the second time, which I absolutely hate.
Her favorite foods are sketty and butter, and she likes drinking Red Bull and Mountain Dew.
We also want some mayo, or Miracle Whip, but preferably mayo.
I can't believe you don't like the tang of delicious Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip and Cool Whip are like 80% of my diet. It's basically all I eat. I don't want to eat it unless it's been whipped. It's weird.
Garlic salt. We use that as basically table salt, so we go through it.
Yeah, again, the catheter, the kidney stones. Jesus, man. How are you still alive? What the fuck? That's not normal, okay? You've shared way too much of your life and none of it is normal, but I'm starting to connect some dots. I'm gonna get out the corkboard and the red yarn and we're really gonna go to work here.
Canned chicken. I add canned chicken to like noodles and stuff for an easy meal.
She doesn't. She scoops it out of the can. She lifts the can and tips it to her mouth and cuts her lip. But that doesn't stop her. Once the devouring of the chicken has begun, the ritual can't be stopped. Ground beef for Hamburger Helper. Boxes of Hamburger Helper. Yeah, who saw that one coming?
What would you guys like?
Hamburger Helper.
What?
1 pound, 1 pan, 1 tasty meal.
Yeah, I need the thing, but also the thing that goes with it. If you could complete the entire meal for me, thanks so much. Whatever the story about like asking your neighbors for shit. One has sketty, one has meatballs. I guess you didn't mean your literal neighbors. Just people who live in the same vicinity as you and are willing to come drop food off at your doorstep for free. What the fuck? I hate this. But yeah, tell me what hamburger helper you like, D.
We like the crunchy taco one, but we'll also eat pretty much any of the cheesy flavored kind. And stroganoff.
Can I just give you like plain hamburger helper? What would that even be? Just noodles? Season the beef yourself. Just cover it in garlic salt, because I know you're going to do it anyways. Poor kids having to live in this literal hell house. What's for dinner, Mom? And you basically flip a coin. It's hamburger helper, rice-a-roni, or I guess a 3-sided die. I almost forgot about the good old Stag chili. which they don't even heat up. Again, they just pour it into their mouths, cut their lips on the can. It's really sad. They never seem to learn. They're just so hungry.
2% milk.
You're getting skim. Now look me in the eyes, shake my hand, and say thank you.
We'd also really appreciate a birthday cake.
What the fuck?
I don't know what to say, but I want a slice.
Whose birthday is it?
Vanilla cake with vanilla frosting, and I definitely prefer buttercream frosting.
Yeah, you got so many preferences, don't you? You better tell the world all about it. Like anybody gives a shit.
It was mine and a good friend and neighbor's birthday in the month of July, and neither of us had money for cake. Our names are Dee and Pearl. If you care to have the bakery throw our names on one of the cakes that's already made, usually you can ask them to write on an already made cake and they will. And don't worry about getting enough for our whole family. We definitely plan to hide in the closet, each with a fork, and just eat it straight out of the box.
Yeah, great. Hiding food from your kids. What is wrong with you, dude? I guarantee this is a 600-pound monster. She's not gonna fit in the closet. This entire post was prefaced with like, oh, this is for the kids, and this is a thing we do with our neighbor. Like, it's the one neighbor. It's Dee and Pearl that are trying to fucking give you the old shakedown over the internet. Tell me how old you are, Dee and Pearl, because I guarantee it's too damn old to be acting like this, right? I think they said early 20s, but this is a level of entitlement that has been cultured over years. Were you daddy's little princess? Is that what happened? She also knows all about the sheet cakes. You just go down there and get them to write the name on it and bring it over here and I'll hide in the closet with a fork. That proposal it's ludicrous. How dare you?
Canned spinach, oh so yummy.
I think that's sarcastic.
Tater tots, also a huge staple.
Yeah, that's more like it. The canned spinach is just gonna sit there. She had to put it on there, again, to keep up appearances.
Barbecue chicken pizza. I can't for the life of me remember the brand name, but it's the thin crust.
It's California Pizza Kitchen, you moron. And she probably means the shitty ones from the freezer aisle. Have you ever actually been to a California Pizza Kitchen? My God, what ambrosia! When I was dating locally, I would take a lot of girls to California Pizza Kitchen, and I always got the barbecue pizza. This is who I am as a person. Barbecue and chicken on a pizza, it's a little weird, like me. If the fact that I said that out loud makes things awkward, well, get off the ride now, because it's not going to get any better. And then she walks away, and I enjoy my barbecue chicken pizza in peace. Anyway, Dee also wants cheese sticks and or beef jerky. You're not concerned at all about the kidney stones, are you? You're just... You're reveling in it at a certain point. You're going after the Guinness World Record, ain't you?
This is high-value treats that I give my medical alert service dog when she's working.
Well, first of all, I don't fucking believe that for 1 second. You're eating the cheese sticks and the beef jerky. Just tell me for real. And even if you were feeding the dog, we started this out with like, oh, we got some kids, but also now we're feeding pets. Or I'm sorry, service animals. He changes my catheter for me. That is quite a service, isn't it? We're almost done.
Lastly, I'd like some soda. Last time I asked if anyone had soda and named the types of soda we enjoyed, I got a ton of nasty comments about how I could just drink water and that I should stop using my food stamps for soda and use it for food, even though that's exactly why I need soda gifted.
Yeah, what are you guys not on food stamps, you losers? Well, thank you for explaining the idiosyncrasies of food stamps to me. Even at my poorest, I had more pride than to go and collect. I know, it's a stupid thing. Lots of people taking advantage of the system. I just didn't want to be one of them. And by one of them, I mean one of you, D.
I used all my food stamps on other stuff, so I had none left for soda. Hey guys, I really want some soda. And regardless of how I get our food, we are humans and deserve nice things sometimes.
I don't know if I even necessarily agree with that. Deserve? For fucking what? Existing? Not good enough. Like I said, put in the legwork and you will get what you deserve. I mean, I guess you're also getting what you deserve right now. This is a fine example of what happens when we choose sink over swim, isn't it? Nice things sometimes. Get the fuck out of here. You got a roof over your head, don't you? Start small and be grateful. Anyway, continuing on.
I can't believe we live in a society where if you get public assistance, you aren't worthy of food like soda, ice cream, steaks, or seafood.
You're perfectly worthy of it. It's not that they're not going to sell it to you, but you need to provide the money in order to buy it. Is that not computing for you?
The types of soda we like and would tear up are Mountain Dew.
I called it.
I can't afford Mountain Dew! Okay? The economy's rough right now!
You knew. Not only on there, but first. Beautiful.
We like the Baja Blast and the apple flavor ones, but even regular is fine. Just not diet, please.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to trust me on this. You need to try the diet ones for the rest of your life. You wanna know why your health is terrible to the point that you need a catheter and all this stuff, even if you're just in your early 20s? All of this, this shit that you listed, that's why. And you're continuing the cycle with your kids is probably the saddest thing of all. Anyway, yeah, tell me all about your bubbly sugar water, eh?
Strawberry. I always say Fanta, but it doesn't have to be a Fanta.
How many strawberry sodas do you know of? I know of that one.
Orange soda. Mama Sweets usually gets us the sun kiss, but I don't think the person who drinks that most of the time cares. But he's autistic, so do with that what you will.
Yeah, probably that's a change from his regular routine, but so he's not gonna drink the sun kiss, but you don't want to say that? Who the hell is Mama Sweets? It's like the last paragraph of the post we're introducing new characters. Please stop! just don't! Could you not, please? I don't know or care about anybody that you know or care about, alright? Is that computing for you? My entire life was better before I conceived of someone as entitled as you existing. Whatever, get me out of here. Take me home.
We also like pineapple soda. The cans of pink lemonade. That's Mama Sweet's favorite. She's the little people's apartment nana.
So she just trades her sun-kissed for your pink lemonade? Or do you just get unsuspecting people on the internet to give it to you and then y'all divvy it up? Why doesn't Mama Sweets get a cake?
We also like Squirt, both the yellow one and the red one. Ginger ale's tasty. I'm usually the one who drinks it. Yay, gastroparesis! And I prefer Canada Dry.
Well, it sounds like you need to get a fucking job.
Go home, get a job. Get a job.
You don't get the nice things. That's how this works. You didn't put in at all. Why should you get to take out? Can you answer me that? No, you can't. It'll just be, yeah, we deserve nice things sometimes. I've been existing for this long. Yeah, and contributing what? You're a net negative. I hate to be the one to tell you this, you know? It hurts me to let you know this indisputable fact, but I only do it in hopes that maybe someday you can turn it around, you know? Consider not preparing the laziest meals possible and eating like shit all the time. Do a little bit better for yourself and your kids. Your kids, most importantly. Whatever. She don't get it. And if she doesn't care, why should I care, you know? Good luck with the diabetes. Let me know when they take your foot. Jesus. That was probably too harsh. But seriously, let me know. I'll put down on the prosthesis for you. Hello, is this still available? It's Tina. She wants a full-size futon with cover. Would you consider giving it to me for free? And could you please bring it to my home? Because I don't have any transportation to come get it. I live in city on the street. My husband has cancer and my daughter's sleeping on the floor. Jesus Christ. Yeah, times is tough out here, ain't it? And although my tribulations are not as great as yours currently, I do have my own tribulation. You know, you want to like throw down for gas money or some shit like that? Doesn't even offer. Everybody's got their sob story, okay? Let me tell you a story about the time I was scraping change out of my car for an enchilada. No, we're not gonna do that. Could have been funny though, if I just repeated the whole tangent over again. God. Buy Nothing Group, ask. We have matched with our birth mom, and she's due in about 2 weeks. We are very excited. Oh, it's from the viewpoint of the fetuses, the feti. We're looking for baby boy clothes, 0 to 3, 3 to 6 months. No newborn clothes, please. Baby Bjorn Bouncer, Owlet Dream Sock. The fuck is that? Baby Brezza Formula Pro Bumbo Seat. Bumbo. Yeah, I want my baby to be a little bumbo. Bassinet Wedge Nunna Grow Baby Seat. Thank you in advance. I had to look up the bumbo, and it's a $60 booster seat. You said these kids are 2 weeks away and you don't have $60 for a booster seat? On top of that, I mean, they're not even going to be able to hold their own heads up for a while. Like, you can probably save up some of the money before they actually need it, you know? One thing that you'll definitely need is that Baby Bjorn Bouncer, which is priced on Amazon at $209. And we need 2 of them since, you know, we got twins or something. So if you could just pony up $420 right now, I'd really appreciate it. Now I'm like going down this rabbit hole. I want to find out how much all these things cost. Owlet Dream Sock, $300. It's like a glove heart monitor for your baby. Wow. At least she is willing to purchase that one though. She'd probably lowball the shit out of you, like $20. I give you $20. And I need 2 of them for the $20. Baby Brezza Formula Pro is like this. It's this automatic formula bottle maker thing, and it's $300. Yeah, I want to have twins, but I don't really want to like have to feed them and all that shit. Oh, then maybe you shouldn't do that thing that you're planning on doing. That thing that's 2 weeks away. That thing you're supposedly very excited for. I don't know what a bassinet wedge is. That's non-specific. But the Nuna Grow baby seat also retails for $300. So you're asking for thousands of dollars worth of items here. I'm impressed. I gotta be a little bit impressed by the shamelessness of it. Your baby's gonna be just fine without all that crap. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna find it out soon enough because you don't want to pony up the money for it. You're just like, it would be nice to have it. If somebody gave it to me for free, but I'm a repulsive personality, so I didn't have a baby shower thrown for me. Is that what happened? Is that why you're so hurt? I can see the pain in your eyes. It's okay to tell me. Oh boy. Here's a post in another weird Facebook group. It says, "Hey guys, I'm in need for a cosigner for a car. I'm still young, so that's why I was not approved, but if anyone needs quick cash and are able to cosign for me, that'd be great. I'd offer you $500 up front for it. I could discuss details further if anyone could do me the favor." Yeah, I'd ruin my credit score for $500. Why not? I'm out in the Philippines. They'll check that shit anyway. Sure, hit me up. He gets the laugh emojis, and the comment section does let him know what's up. You're better off asking for someone's kidney. Yeah. I went into the credit office that said, F me up. That's a lot of liability that you're asking of people. To be honest, do you know what the point of a cosigner is? And he says, just in case you don't know if you mess up or miss a payment, etc., they go to the cosigner to cover it. Yeah, so they're probably going to take that $500, ain't they? You're an idiot. Anybody who would take this deal is an idiot. But what else do I expect from Choosing Beggars, I suppose? All in all, it's been a pretty good episode, hasn't it? My partner's birthday is November 13th, and I need help with a gift. I'm disabled, and I don't have a job or funds.
That sounds like a you problem.
Clean my barn and do farm chores. Paid in water. Yeah, I'm a thirsty boy. Duties. Occasionally assist with general barn clean out. Muck out stalls, clean and fill water buckets, throw down hay, feed horses, hay and grain through the fence, feed and water cats, sweep aisle and cobwebs, lay down fresh shavings and straw. Occasionally assist with unloading hay, occasionally yard cleanup, pick up sticks, rake leaves, pick up walnuts, etc. Occasionally assist with deeper barn clean and tidying up, reorganize, sweet tack, and feed rooms. Occasionally take on horse care duties when I'm away, usually 2 to 4 days, but it varies. Oftentimes there's more than one person helping with this. Help tidy up barn and outdoor areas the day before a retreat, assist during retreat, easy peasy stuff, show attendees where washroom is, provide water from the house, welcome guests if I'm not in the room at the time, help prepare and set out food, assist with cleaning up after retreat finishes, occasionally brush horses for me, this is only permitted to those with prior horse experience or staying on the opposite of the fence for safety, share advertisements of upcoming retreats on your social media and or help distribute flyers. Take photos and videos with my equipment. Don't have to be a pro. I can show you. Yeah, so basically run my entire fucking business for me. I've got a farm, and I'd like you to just do everything. Those walnuts you picked up off the ground, do not eat those. Those are not your walnuts. I'm paying you in water, not walnuts. Assistant does not go in with the horses for safety reasons. Duties may be added in time as my business evolves, though it does not mean I need one person to fill every role, though that is helpful. Yeah, we'd rather just have like one person that I could be a real slave driver for. Just stand behind you. Pick up them walnuts! That's the most ludicrous part to me. I love it. My mom had 3 horses growing up, so I know something about taking care of horses, and I know it's really hard work. They poop a lot, dude.
Doesn't sound like pooping, does it? Sounds more like someone dropping sandwiches off a rooftop.
This is not going to be easy work, but hopefully at least we'll be well compensated, right? Well, first let's get to the requirements. 18 years or older and biological female, as only women may participate in the retreats, therefore needing someone who can suit all roles. So what you're saying here is you wouldn't hire a trans person. Interesting. Have your own transportation and live reasonably close to Wallaceburg, if not in town already. Lots of free time and flexible on days/hours. Yeah, just let me consume your entire life, would ya? Could you do that for me? And it really pisses me off because I've known people like this working at the Ren Fair. They're like, do you want to come to Arizona and follow our stupid Ren Fair thing around? Fuck no, I don't, dude. I have my own life. Do you realize that? I can't be everything you need me to be. Especially if you're only paying me with water. And the occasional walnut when I can sneak them, hide them in my cheeks. Physically fit and capable of lifting 50 pounds. Trustworthy and reliable. I don't have time for last minute cancellations or no-shows, especially if I have a retreat, or my horses are relying on you to be fed and watered. Yeah, notice how they're your horses, and yet they rely on me. Isn't that fucking weird? Open and honest communication. Easy to talk to. If it doesn't work out, let's both communicate these things with no hard feelings. Nobody sticks around forever, and that's okay. Yeah, you want to know why? Because the pay is shit. The benefits are non-existent. There's no reason to ever want to do this job unless you really like horses that much and you don't have a horse of your own. And even then, I don't think you get to ride them. She's like, no, you don't go in there with the horses. You only feed them and shoe them and clean up their poop. This position is ideal for someone who does not work full-time, has a flexible schedule, is very reliable and responsible, is aligned with spiritual and holistic beliefs, and has a love of horses. Horse experience is beneficial, but not required. but the spiritual and holistic beliefs are required. That's an interesting take there. If you were really such a spiritual and holistic person, then you'd realize that you're crushing the spirit of everybody around there. You'd also realize the holistic benefits of eating unshelled walnuts. I'm never gonna let it go. Payment. This is a very unique arrangement of trade of services. Time will be kept and traded for filtered and ionized drinking water. That is highly beneficial to our wellness and healing. Provide your own jug, or jugs, to fill up on Kangen water, which is a whole scam in itself, but we'll cover that a little bit more in r/anti-MLM coming up in the next couple of days. A rough estimate of value is $25 per 20 to 25 gallon jug fill, which, depending on your intake, can last a week. Wow! You're telling me I can have enough water to drink and all I need to do is perform slave labor? Well, sign me up! This equals approximately $100 a month. No, it doesn't. It equals jack shit. $100 worth of water, come on now. Can I just have the money? Even then, like $100 a month is egregious. I would burn your entire property to the ground if you offered me $100 a month. You're also, there's more benefit. You're also given free retreat tickets to any you are assisting with. Well, isn't that so nice? You work on the retreat, so I gave you a ticket. You don't get to relax or do anything that all the other people are doing. You're mostly there to work, but I did give you a ticket. Yes, it's more symbolic. Your time. I will not need someone overly frequently, and retreats will end for the season come November, but I may still require assistance with horse care and property cleanup through the colder months. That's right. Put your gloves on. Go grab some walnuts out of the snow. This may not be every week. It just depends how often I need a hand, or if I'm away. While you're away, I'm going to come in there with 4 55-gallon drums and drive away with $200 worth of water. Ha ha! What a big heist! I would prefer someone who's able to stick to a schedule of either once a week or once bi-weekly, same day and time to come and learn how things work here. Holistic horse care, and a bonus for you! Spending time with the horses. While under my supervision and guidance, you blah, 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 blah. Wow. Spend time with the horses that I'm caring for. Imagine that. Can I share some of my water and or stolen walnuts with the horses? This is literally like the worst offer I've ever seen ever. What happened here is you got sucked into a shitty MLM, spent $30,000 on a water ionizer, and now you can't afford to pay anybody decent wages to come and work on your farm. Nobody's going to take this offer. Your business deserves to fail. And it will. It will. At least until Nestle shows up and buys all the water rights in your town, and then maybe it stands a chance, I guess. Let's keep things jumping along with a trampoline post. OP says trampoline with netting and prefers free delivery for a baby. Gets called out in the comments. Hey guys, so very picky request. My daughter just turned 1 and I've been searching for a trampoline for her. The size for me and her to be in together. I wanted to have a net and preferably to have it brought to Key. If not, I can come get it. Please help. I really want to get her one. You gonna put your 1-year-old baby on a trampoline?
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, this is just Darwin at work, honestly. I'll buy the trampoline. That's fine. We're cleaning up the gene pool with trampolines. The comments let her know what's up, though. I'm not sure a 1-year-old's brain is protected enough for the bouncing that goes on a trampoline. Kids should be like 6+ before jumping on a trampoline. Kids typically don't learn to jump until age 2. I would look for a small indoor trampoline instead that's like designed for toddlers. Shaken baby syndrome, SBS, can occur in children up to 5 years old, but it's most common in children under 2 years old. I mean, it's good that the comment section's letting her know. That's true. I'm sort of leaning towards, fuck around and find out, but it's not the kid's fault that her mom's an idiot, okay? Just wanted to share because I never knew until my baby was injured and I wouldn't want another mom, blah, blah, blah. Tolbert says, sounds more like mom just wants one free and delivered. Just a few weeks ago, you said your child ain't even walking yet. Sorry, but a trampoline's no place for young children. I was thinking the same thing. Well, that didn't go like you expected, did it? Nor should. What the fuck? A free You don't need a trampoline, okay? What's a 1-year-old gonna do on the trampoline? Lay there while you jump up and down and turn its brain into a fine jelly? You can't even tell what's different because the googly eyes are still the same. It was a masterful plan, a grand ruse to try and get a trampoline that is adult size so you can have a trampoline. But don't even drag the 1-year-old into it, you know what I mean? I'm glad that people let her know, but I don't think the trampoline was for the baby in the first place. This is just selfishness on her behalf. You want a trampoline, then pony up. I ain't having no baby blood on my hands. Anyway, moving on. Pay me to be my nanny.
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah, we've seen things like this before, and it boils my blood every time. Female only, looking for serious inquiries, available November 1st, $475 a month. Looking for a female roommate only. You will have your own private room and private bathroom. Fully furnished home in New Westminster, single detached home on ground level. Honestly, for $500, that sounds like a deal. But here's the rub. We need help with 2 minor responsibilities. We're looking for someone who is home between 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. on weekdays. 2, help 7-year-old get ready for school between 7 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. School bus picks up at door. These 2 responsibilities are minor. You will get a private room for yourself, not share with anyone else. And the bathroom, well, the bathroom might be shared with the kids. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, huh? Just pay me rent and watch my kids so I can go out and get plastered. What? I'm not a morning person when I've been drinking until 4, okay? Few are. Like, am I supposed to pack the kid fucking lunch or give him milk money? Like, what's next? All included. Electricity, hydro, internet, and laundry. Big house, shared with an East Indian family of 4. Non-smoker, non-party, no drugs, no pets. Looking for someone who is mature, responsible, and respectful. Yeah, I'm none of those things, but I hope I can still ask, like, what's the deal with the East Indian family's morning routine? You know, they're really that incapable of getting their kid ready? Or shit, I don't know, making them a midnight snack. 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. on weekdays? That's a really weird schedule. Anyway, no contract, month-to-month basis. Walking distance from Canada Games Pool in New Westminster. Bus stop walking distance, 3 minutes away from buses. Blah, blah, blah. We're close to a whole bunch of shit. Please call or text. I don't want to take care of my kids. Somebody else do it and also pay me for it. Thanks. Oh, okay, well, that sounds like the worst deal ever. Thank you so much. It's a nice looking house, you know? But you only get the 1 room, and also we treat you as a maid, and also we're gonna come knocking on the 1st. You better have that rent money ready. I've been posting Facebook ads all month looking for your replacement. That's just the wildest, dude. I guess needs must or something like that, but this seems sort of diabolical, bro. I would do it if I were you. That's all I'm gonna say about it. This next OP says, lady on my friends list that's always begging for stuff. Yeah, well, maybe she shouldn't be your friend anymore. She's just a freeloading asshole.
Who got kids' coats? North Face only.
Oh, and you want to be picky about it. Well, you know what? They got a whole shop down at the mall. They only have North Face jackets in there. It's crazy. Oh, but you want it for free, though. Of course you do. Everybody wants something for nothing, right? I guess me too, that's why I lifted these posts. Ha ha ha. Whatever, we'll get into the next one. Oh, looks like another verse of something we've experienced before. OP says, pay our mortgage, but you have to leave the apartment once per week. Wait, I thought I was supposed to say in between 9 p.m. and 8 a.m. and get the kids ready for school. Hi, girls. Me and my boyfriend are looking to rent our spare room in our flat in Battersea. It's a beautiful apartment. The room is a bright double bedroom. The Zone 1 location is super central to all of these stupid things that you don't care about. Our large apartment has lots of dining and relaxing space with loads of built-in storage and desk space in the room. Wow, that's like a big desk or room for a big desk? How exciting. The high-ceiling, two-bedroom apartment has separate bathroom, kitchen, dining, and living rooms, and then Alex and Maddie's room. Who the fuck is that? Is that you? Are you talking in third person? ReddX does not approve. We're looking for a mature, clean, and friendly person working full-time, normal working hours. The room would normally rent for £1,300, although we're offering a reduced rent of £1,200, plus bills. Plus bills! It's gonna be more! As we're hoping to find someone who has a partner or a family nearby that they can spend the night with occasionally and offer us the apartment for 3 to 4 separate nights a month to relax on our own. Oh yeah, so the money just goes to like a hotel. I'm paying bills and also buying 4 nights in a hotel every single month. What the fuck is this? They would of course get the same back when we are away. Yeah, but you're not contractually obligated to be away, I guess, is the difference. About us, Alex and Maddie. Wow, they are speaking in third person. That is horrifying. What you should have done is introduce the post like, hello, we are Alex and Maddie. But no, it's so fucking horrible. Okay, we've been together for 1.5 years. Wow, that's basically forever. And we're working professionals. We both work from home, but go out to see friends and also see family outside of London once a month. We live a mostly quiet, chilled lifestyle, but do go out with friends quite a lot. We're not really in a party phase right now, and would prefer someone who also enjoys chill time whilst at home. Would be great to be friends with our new roommate, not just roommates. Trust me, we're hardly even going to be friends. Here's the rent, now leave me the fuck alone. That's the basis of our entire relationship. I don't care about you. You don't care about me, aside from hoping that I don't die in your house, so let's not dress it up in this way, shall we? There's no reason to put on airs. This would be a 6-month contract with possibility to extend. Ideal move-in date would be from 9th November, latest 17th November 2024. Deposit and references required. Yeah, that sounds like a living hell to me. No, thank you. They're definitely looking for someone that works full-time, but not work from home full-time, because they also work from home, you see, and 3's a crowd. We just really want you to pay the 1,200 plus bills and get the fuck out of here. Go to your mom's or something. Don't you have people nearby? Well, I do, but I don't live there. That's why I was paying the rent here. Ridiculous. But I can't dwell too long. We'll move along. This OP says lots of Pokemon plus magic cards. Well, now you've got my attention. Cardboard crack, yes indeed, sometimes I partake. My partner's birthday is November 13th and I need help with a gift. I'm disabled and I don't have a job or funds.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well, that presents a problem for the gift part. Guess you'll have to make something, right? No, actually, I just want you to buy me something. Yeah, I know. I know where this is going. I'm just wondering if anyone has any of these things and can hold them and drop them off closer to the day of. Yeah, don't bring them until I tell you to fucking bring them. Thanks for the free stuff, but hold on to it. And then when I give the signal, you race over here, 60 miles per hour minimum. And you throw it on my porch without breaking it also, or else you have to buy me another one. You're making some demands, ain't you? This is just so I can spoil them how they deserve. Yeah, I just don't want to actually have to put any effort into it. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's their 30th birthday, and it's a very hard grief day for them. I want them to have something special. Here are some things I know they will like. And then a giant list of nerd shit. Plastic and cardboard crap that doesn't mean anything outside from the meaning you ascribe to it. Then again, I guess they could apply to basically anything. But how are you 30 years old and such a do-nothing? Tell me about these things that you can't afford at 30 for your partner on their big special day. A nice big round number. A decade has passed and you made no fucking preparations. You went to Facebook and begged. It's pathetic. I'm looking for yummy vegan breakfast dropped off. Oh yeah, sign me up for that one. I will wake up at 7 a.m. to bring you hot cow shit in a styrofoam container. And a spork to eat it with. Trip NYC pants or log skirt. 38-inch-ish waist. 38 inches. You're a fat boy like me, ain't you? Only difference is I got 6 or 7 years on you. Are you sure you're a vegan? You're not sneaking Egg McMuffins on the side, are you? Mask goth clothing. Think Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, or like an old goth wizard. Yeah, you haven't seen an old goth wizard recently? You're killing me. What? Draped and layered in various dark and sensory-friendly soft fabrics. Duster jackets, cool cloaks, cowls, big pants with tapered ankle, etc. What the fuck are you talking about? You want me to dress your boyfriend like Howl's Moving Castle for his birthday? Oh my god. How dare you to even ask a group of anonymous strangers, but to then also get like so weird and specific with it? There is something functionally wrong with you. Has anybody ever told you that? I'm sure they have. Prefer larger and more masculine fits, L to double XL. Let me tell you, if you're anywhere in Asia, you are a quadruple XL. A sextuple XL. Lots of Magic the Gathering cards, lots of Pokemon cards, Pokemon plushies. Wow, it would be just so nice to have all this shit hand-delivered the day of. Like, I could definitely go out and work and get the money and buy all the things and save up for the birthday, but it would mean so much more if complete strangers on the internet just came together to make this do-nothing's life a little less miserable. How about fuck you? How about I keep all the Pokemon plushies and I burn the ones that I have doubles of, just so you can't have them? Do you understand how I'm feeling about this situation now? I'd also like a working Switch with controllers and Wii Fit. Oh yeah, I'm sure you would use a Wii Fit all the time. You like that Switch Ring Fit Adventure? That's the one game that's got you looking so trim and in shape, is it?
You are having a heart attack. Stay relaxed and continue breathing normally.
3DS XL, Switch Lite, old Game Boy, tiny CRT TV with VCR, working gaming computer. We have a monitor. I'll buy you a $100 shitbox with an onboard graphics card. You work yourself up from there, okay? You don't deserve any of these things. You've done nothing in order to attain them except sit there and wish for them. Let me tell you what my grandpa told me. Shit in one hand, wish in the other. See which one fills up first. There you go. If you really wanted something to get done, it'd get done. If there's a will, there's a way. What you need to do is stop hyper-obsessing over plastic shit and get a firm grip on reality. Maybe go, get a job, some experience in the real world. Just a suggestion, Boy, that one did get me good and heated, didn't it? Because it's like all the things that I like. Except I had to use my own money for it. What I should have done is go stick my hand out on the internet and go, this guy's getting older, he hasn't done anything with his life. Don't you feel bad for him? Fuck no, I don't. Struggle like everybody else. Happy birthday, by the way. You do nothing. Let's try and fucking accomplish something before 40, huh? Please, as a favor to me. Okay, moving on. Oh, the Kangan horse lady is back. She updated the qualifications, so I guess to set the record straight, we should probably include this part. Okay. Duties: clean 3 to 4 stalls, put hay in stalls, clean and fill water buckets, sweep floors, clean cat litter box, throw hay down from loft, feed cats and coons, let horse in/out, open the doors. It's simply set up.
Duh, I don't know how a door works. Can you pay me in water still?
Qualifications are as followed. 18 plus, proudly bare face, organic human, on transportation, must live close by or it won't be worth coming. Equine experience, huge plus, but I can teach you. Quote unquote, woke and holistic way of thinking. Reliable AF. Quote unquote, you dullard. Proudly bare. I'm gonna get a face tattoo just to disqualify myself from this crap. You're a weird person and you've made poor choices, but don't let me stop you, It's a good show. The water lady out here. Please, somebody take care of my horses. You can pay a horse with water, but it won't clean up its own shit. What's that old saying? Oh, never mind. We're moving on. Please work 3 times 6-hour shifts for some vegetables. Yeah, 18 hours of my week just for fun, I get a couple okra out of the deal. I think we know who's really winning.
I got this. Selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it.
Hey, folks. We're looking for some short-term end-of-season help on our 12-acre organic certified vegetable farm in place. Vegetable emojis.
What's up with these organic farms and woke horse ranches that don't make enough money to, hire people? It's called reinvesting into your business. This is expansion. Hello? In exchange for about 3 days, 6-hour days a week, negotiable, we could offer access to water. Dude, Nestle has not moved in yet. What is the obsession with water?
A shower, a washing machine, and a place to park.
Well, that's quite a deal. Alternatively, I could just go to the Love's truck stop for free and not have to pick vegetables.
We have compost toilets, ew, and 1 regular toilet that you will also have access to.
Yeah, you'll have access to sometimes when we deem you worthy.
Bring me 15 barrels of apples and we will let you use the people toilet.
Yeah, just like a big boy.
We cannot offer any payment, but we'll provide you with a veg box each week and any produce that's short of life.
Yeah, they're gonna fill up a cardboard box with a bunch of wilted vegetables, bruised apples, and be like, yeah, that's your payment. Go throw it in a fucking stew and show up for your next shift where I pay you nothing again.
We would like a video call to make sure we get the right person/people.
Oh, really holding ourselves to a standard all of a sudden, huh?
Experience in land-based work would be preferred, but good listening skills and a can-do attitude is just as good.
I mean, when you're paying people peanuts, then that's what you're gonna get, just a bunch of monkeys. 12 acres is a lot to maintain, but with 50 monkeys, I think we could do it.
This would suit a van lifer or similar.
Yeah, if you're poor, destitute, don't have any worldly possessions, come on down. Work for us 18 hours a week. We'll give you a box of rotten vegetables. Oh, goody, I'm so excited.
There is a chance to stay in a bell tent or storage container.
You got a space heater for the storage container, like no electricity in there. It's a place to sleep, I don't know what you want. This would require additional hours helping in our medicinal herb garden, assisting our on-site herbalist manage the garden, but also the opportunity to learn and create herbal medicine for a CIC. Yeah, totally marketable skill there. Or I mean, I guess it's more marketable than I thought, since the herbalist is getting paid and everybody else is not.
A little bit about us. We are a queer couple. Adam is the guy with the ponytail, and he's the full-time farmer and deals with all the farm operations. Me, Gary, work from home on the side and occasionally help out with farm tasks and events.
Oh, you have events? Do these events raise any money? Apparently not.
We are tenant farmers who share the land with the landowner and his family. There are 2 dogs, 3 ducks, and a couple cats on site. Message or comment if you'd like to know some more information or are interested.
I mean, I'll comment for sure, but I'm definitely not interested. So what you're doing here is sharecropping. And not just sharecropping, but like outsourcing your sharecropping to people who will work for a box of vegetables. This episode is full of the worst farmers in the world. Thanks so much for watching the video, friends. I appreciate you very, very much. You can show your appreciation right back by signing up on the Patreon or the YouTube memberships. I'd appreciate the hell out of that. We've also got a 4th wall if you're looking for some merch. Ooh, tasty merch. Even if you can't contribute monetarily, maybe share the video around. I'd appreciate that too, you know? Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely, definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.